was an old big factory on the Thames. And if you look at the tower coming out the top of it, the words OXO, it's also where they used to make the world's most famous gravy granules.
Just past the HMS Wellington, that's the
no
white
longer
box.
a factory. As you can see, it's a lot different. This building's now owned by the royal family. The bottom half of it has been turned into a small shopping centre. The middle bit with the balconies is what we like to call unaffordable housing. The top part with the glass canopy, that's the Harvey Nichols restaurant, one of the top restaurants in London. The building to the left of that, Sea Containers House, recently went under a massive refurb in the last 10 years. And they've built in London's newest riverside hotel, goes right down the middle of it. The hotel inside that building is called the Mondrian. It's a 5-star hotel, and they've got a rooftop cocktail bar right at the top there, just behind the words containers. That's just been voted the best rooftop cocktail bar in London by Time Out magazine. It's completely free to go up there. You get fantastic views of London. It's called the Dandelion Club. On the opposite shore to our left, the white building with the green sloping roof, that's the old City of London School for Boys. This was the first public school in the city square mile. Many famous people over the years have attended this school for their primary education. Lord Asquith, Lloyd George and Winston Churchill, 3 of this country's former prime ministers. Carved into the face of that building are 4 of this country's most famous scholars. From left to right, they are John Milton, Francis Bacon, William Shakespeare and Isaac Newton. We're approaching a group of 3 bridges. The first of the 3, the Blackfriars Road Bridge, opened in 1869 by Queen Victoria. One of the most interesting bridges to span the Thames. Look at the supports of the bridge. The tops of the abutments have been designed to look like church pulpits. These were installed at the express wish of Queen Victoria to commemorate the famous Blackfriars Monastery which stood to our left-hand side. And as we come through the bridge, either side of us, the 8 red support columns you can see are all that remain from the first railway bridge to span the Thames in London. It was known as the St Paul's Steam Railway Bridge, carried the first steam train across the Thames in London. The top half of the bridge became unsafe quite a number of years ago. It was taken down. They left the foundations in place for fear of them undermining the neighbouring 2 bridges. The next